James Gunn is him.
I'm not gonna lie. In the show you're about to talk about, when it's like written by James Gunn and he like does that thing.
Okay,
it's
a great.
I was like, wait, is James Gunn hot?
No, he makes himself look really good in that. I think he's a decent looking guy.
I don't honestly couldn't point him out of a crowd, but his little cartoon made me feel feelings.
Yeah, no, he's an okay looking silver fox kind of guy.
Yeah, and you know I like older
like a
men.
nerd looking with the glasses and stuff. Yeah, no, he looks like he reads comics. The reason why we're talking about James Gunn is because the DCU, there's no E anymore. The DCU has officially started, but it's not with Superman. It's with Creature Commandos. And when I tell you, this is a solid 9. What would you give it?
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. The thing about this show is and why I love horror, why I love monsters, is it delves into the darkest parts of humanity.
Yeah.
And it gets to play with it in a way that makes us think about things that we haven't before.
That again, monsters aren't really the monsters. Humans are. Humans are really the monsters. When you are different, when you are anything that's not the norm, they will treat you in a way that is inhumane. And
you're going to call me a monster because I'm treating you the same way you treated me. Yeah.
So, kind of getting into this, it kicks off slightly after Suicide Squad. We have a couple of the characters from Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, the movie, by the way, like it's like off of that.
Yeah, not the first one with Will Smith. The second one with
so that's the difference. There's Suicide Squad, which is the first one, and the Suicide Squad, which is the second one,
made by James Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
And also, oh my God, Violet. Oh my God, who's Amanda Waller?
Viola Davis.
Yeah, Viola Davis. Yeah, she reprises her role in that movie. She reprises her role in this show. So basically, this show is just Suicide Squad, but America said you can't really do that anymore.
You can't use humans.
You can't use humans. So instead, they just start to use creatures and monsters that they have found throughout time, I guess.
Weasel does make another appearance. And
love Weasel.
Literally the most gut-wrenching episode.
Yeah, so basically this show is they have to go to another country to protect this princess from people trying to kidnap her and kill her or anything like that. And what you kind of find out is, there are a ton of factors in politics and stuff like that. Things are going to happen. Things are kind of crazy. But you have the Bride of Frankenstein. You have Rick Flag, who's the actual officer that's there. You have Nina. I love Nina. Nina is so sweet.
Just a muffin who needs to be protected.
Yeah, she's a fish monster basically.
Mm-hmm. And she's amphibious, but I mean, no, not even amphibious because she can't breathe outside of water.
Yeah. You have Dr. Phosphorus. He's just a skeleton with a fire. It's like more than fire.
Well, it's like nuclear radiation. Yeah. And it just presents as green fire.
You have Weasel, and you have my favorite. Oh my God, what's his name? What's the robot's name?
Oh, I can't. Isn't it like America Bot or something? It's
something bot.
Is it not just like the robot or something?
No, it's something bot.
It's something bot.
Oh my God, this is actually gonna kill me. I'm sorry for not knowing.
No, I'm blanking. I'm blanking too. Why isn't it on there?
It's not on here, which I thought it was going to be, but yeah, it's not on here at all. He's my favorite character because he hates Nazis.
His entire purpose is to kill Nazis,
and that's it. And that's it.
That was that episode was just so gratifying, and I think I want to go watch it again tonight.
Are you a Nazi? Shoot. So this show basically has this ragtag of team of people who are just not people, monsters and non-humans inside this group. And what makes this show, because again, this could be just any other cartoon show or anything like that. What makes this show different is that every character has a certain backstory that is so heartfelt, sometimes gut-wrenching, and the way that they portray some of these characters is... Oh, I almost teared up a couple episodes. I'm not going to lie.
I did.
Like,
the Weasel episode and Mina's episode, I was not okay.
No, like straight up, like I'm just watching it, and then like they kind of do a little flashback, and you're like, what? Oh my, no.
Well, because you hear about their backstories and you can see like where and why. Because like, I mean, I talk about the Weasel a lot. I'm just so fascinated in how they did that, because that's such an interesting way they told that story, because he was like this fuck ass throwaway character in the Suicide Squad that like was just a gimmick. And in this one, it gave him so much rich story that like it made me
all in 20 minutes. That and I think that's the beauty that James Gunn has done, is that, again, we can do flashbacks. Like anybody can do flashback. But like when you make me feel, when you explore the depth of each character, which in every single flashback, within the 10 minutes or 15 minutes of flashback that we have, I think that's a true talent and a true showing of the show. Mm-hmm. Because again, it's like, holy crap, you're about to make me cry over this fuck ass character that a weasel man, or whatever the hell he is.
Like, we still don't even know what he is.
No, not at all.
But I'm crying over it.
Yes.
Fuck me. Like,
No,
what are we talking about? No, it's just so good. And like, I think what I really liked about it is like, it gave you like hard rules about who these people were at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then you saw as time went on, because like every flashback felt like it made sense. Like it was they were flashing back to things that they were happening like in the moment.
And it didn't feel forced.
No.
And the Bride of Frankenstein, like she's the kind of like almost the main character or the alpha of the group.
I like how they brought Rick Flag Sr.
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
But she was, I think she's amazing.
No.
She's one of the strongest, like, favorite characters of it. But I loved how they gave her, again, that human aspect of like how she treated Nina. In all these episodes.
Well, and there's like a whole episode where they like spend time in that whorehouse, and it's just like, you really get to see how they like live and react in this world that hates them, like truly hates them. And if you can't relate to that at all, weird.
Well, weird.
I was like, because you and I can both relate to that in some sense or fashion.
Yeah. No, it's a show. I think you really just nailed it on the head of like, it gave hard rules that these are monsters. But in all reality, it's really just, they're normal, maybe not people, but they're just creatures that are trying to just survive and live. And what humans have done is just treated them so bad to the point and make them think that they are the monsters that they are, when they really aren't. I love Frankenstein. I think David
Harbour, he was so stupid. And I'm like, also just, he's like, she was made for me. Yeah. Like, what do you mean? And she's like, I literally hate your fucking guts. Don't ever talk to me. And he's like,
you're just playing hard to get.
Just playing hard to get. And I'm like, I love that Pepe Le Pew ass, like, head ass bullshit where he's like, she just hasn't discovered yet how much she loves me.
And then they punch each other, kill each other, shoot each other, and
and that's just foreplay, baby.
That is all foreplay. Yeah, no, I think this is the worst part about the show is that 7 episodes.
7 episodes, 20 minutes apiece.
Yeah, 22 minutes.
I can't wipe my ass with that.
It's too short. It's way, way too short. Like, it told a great cohesive story in those 7 episodes. I need at least 14. Double that.
I feel like they were just like, fine, James, we'll give you your stupid creature show, but it can only be 7 episodes because that's all we're gonna pay for.
Yeah, I really
feel like
do think
that is
what
exactly
happened.
what the conversation went like.
Yes, he's like, guys, I just have a great story. Come on, Warner Brothers.
And he's like, these nerds are gonna love it. Please let the nerds eat.
No, it has like a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, no, everyone loves it. It's a fantastic show.
Yeah, no, highly recommend. I give it a solid 9. What do you give it?
I give it a 9.
Yeah, no.
8, 9.
Again, you can walk. I literally put on the treadmill and just walked and watched this entire thing.
It's literally shorter than The Brutalist.
How many times is Joe going to bring up The Brutalist?
And if you skip that intro, even shorter.
That is very true.
Although you shouldn't, because that intro is fucking fire.
It's great.
I
still skip it.
No, I listen to that intro every time. But I also watched it weekly.
Yeah, so
I think binging would be different.
I binged the whole thing.
But every week I'm like, because it's
such a fun intro. Great. Watch it. Highly recommend.